My name is Derek Wibley. I have a book called Walking Disaster, My Life Through Heaven and Hell, available for pre-order right now. And this is a story that couldn't fit into my book. So there's a much longer story that I tell about the whole Fat Lip video shoot that we did in Pomona. It went over a few days of shooting while we were there, and then on the third day we played a show at the Glass House for all the people that were in the video and whoever else wanted to come. We're still relatively unknown, but we did have some fans in Pomona, which is why we chose to shoot the video in Pomona. We were on our way to go do sound checks. It's probably 1 p.m. and we're driving down La Cienega. The whole van was full of the band. We had one crew guy and there was a couple of people from our record company, our manager, but it was a full van and we're all just chatting. And somebody in the van goes, "Why is there so much smoke in here?" Because none of us smoke. And we just kind of look behind and the whole van was just pouring smoke out of the vents. And then out of nowhere, it just burst into flames.
It's in the walls.
The whole back of the van inside was on fire and there was an electrical short and we couldn't get out of the van. Everybody was trying to open the doors and we couldn't get out. Luckily, the passenger window was out, so we all jumped out onto the street and our van is bursting into flames. All of our gear is in there. And the only thing we could think of was like, we need to get water. Dave and I went over to Acapulco and Cone and Steve went over to Norm's and we were like, we need water, our van's on fire. And everyone was looking at us like, so? What are we gonna do? We're like, we need water, please. And so they literally gave us cups of water. We're like, we need buckets of water. And they're like, we don't have buckets. Here's a couple cups. And we ran out with cups of water trying to put our van out.
We're heroes!
Out of nowhere, somebody just says, "Get out of the way!" Somebody had pulled over, had a fire extinguisher. This hero of the day came out of nowhere and just put out this whole fire in our van and then just walked away. He never said anything. We just looked at him, we're like, "Thank you." He just gave us a hand from behind and just took off. I think he was just pissed because we were blocking traffic. That was what happened on the very third day of the Fat Lip video shoot and right before we played that show in Pomona. So if you were at that show in Pomona, that was what our day was before we got to see you there that night.